You finally did it. You finally found a good girl. She is sweet and she is nice. Everything you thought you ever wanted in your dream girl. She tells you that she's gonna make you wait till marriage. So what do? You date and you wait. The day finally comes and you two are getting married. She made you wait all this time. You two get busy. Busy. You two get busy and you guys live happily ever after. Not really. A couple months goes by and you start to notice something. Something feels off. Sex doesn't feel the same. And she keeps leaving to the gym with her personal trainer. He's Hispanic. The connection between you two has started to fade. Today we are covering how to have a better connection with your wife, whether that be that you haven't found her yet, or you're still waiting to find her, or you're just trying to build a connection with a sweet girl that you've met. I will be telling you what to do and what not to do. Let's get straight into it. What I'm about to tell you, you should only be doing, not tell you only be doing with your wife or your long term girlfriend, which eventually will be your wife. But before we actually get into the what causes connection, a lot of things happen when a connection is built. But what actually goes on, it goes on up in your head. There are a lot of chemicals that get released into your brain when you are with that one special person. But there's only one chemical that actually create that bond, that connection to that person. And that chemical is called oxytocin. So to build a stronger connection with somebody, you should know when that chemical gets released, right? Yes. So when does it actually get released? The highest amounts of this hormone get released during intimate moments, such as sex. The most amount actually get released into your brain, like during sex, it is while you are ejaculating, while you are finishing. Whatever you believe in, whether that be waiting till marriage or not, I respect that that's your opinion. That's all you, bro. But you should have the idea that sex is very important in a relationship. And if you think about it, sex is one of the most connecting things that you can do with somebody. It is the closest that you can get to a person. So I believe that you should not be doing it with any random person. You should be doing it with a girl that you actually care about. You should not be okay with having an intimate moment like that with some random girl as soon as she's ready. Most guys don't really care about this and they are ready to fuck as soon as the girl is ready. But again, do it with somebody that you actually care about. Somebody that is that you like. It might be obvious, but most guys don't take that into consideration when deciding to sleep with somebody. As long as the girl somewhat attractive and she want to fuck, that's all they care about. That's the green flag for them. Let's say you are smart enough and you've actually found a long-term girl and take into consideration what I have told you. How do you connect during sex more deeply? Now, what I'm about to tell you, like I said before, you should only do with your long term girlfriend or your wife. This works better when you went all the way. That means fully completion. You busted all the way. Even though you shouldn't really be busting during while having sex. A lot of guys don't know this that but you shouldn't actually be nutting while you fucking. Your wife could get a couple loads here and there, but in general you shouldn't be finishing. I do go into more depth on why you should not be finishing and how that correlates into you lasting longer. Top link in the description. So, right after you finish, hold her and hug her, hold her tight, bring her close into you. Try and hold her as tight as possible to you. Have her as close to you as you possibly can. Don't have it as in you're just laying down, oh, you're tired. Don't have it like that. Actually mean it. Be fully present and fully aware. Presence again, it is a very important thing. be in the moment and have her close to you. Ew, but the nut is right there. Nut's about to get on me. You've gotten nut so many times on your hands when you beating your shit. So a little bit of nut is not gonna fucking hurt you. So grow the fuck up and touch your own nut, bro. You've touched that shit many times before. So it doesn't, you're used to it. You know what it's like. She might even motion to it. Just brush her off and just bring her close. Just maybe wipe it off her mouth if it's on there. But it doesn't really matter. You shouldn't be so quick to clean it all up. You and me are animals. And animals don't clean up after they finish having a moment like that. Us humans, we just do that shit because we're scared of germs or whatever the fuck. But you're here to connect with your wife, so you're gonna do as I told you. Ew, but I don't want to touch my kids. Shut the hell up, bro. You're gonna take a shower anyways. You're gonna wash it all off. So just have this intimate moment with your girl or your wife right now. Another thing, this is your wife, so there is no problem if you get her pregnant, right? Because she is your wife. Now, you are okay with her having a kid. You are both okay with raising a kid. There's no problem with her getting pregnant. By all means, do what I'm about to tell you. Or if she's on the pill and you actually trust that she's on the pill. Because a lot of girls say, oh, I'm on the pill. I'm taking the pill every day. And oh shit, she gets pregnant. I miss my period. Worst things that could fucking happen to you if you're not trying to actually have a kid and you're young. You should not be having unprotected sex. Always strap up. Always, always, always. Even if it is your wife, bro. So if you have no problem with her getting pregnant, or she's on the pill, or you have a condom on and you want to take that risk, do what I'm about to tell you to actually connect more deeply with her. No pun intended. I want you, right after you finish, I want you to leave it in. I want you just to sit there and have it in there, inside of her, right after you finished. Sit there and just let it go fully soft. As you're doing this, continue to hold her tight and have her as close as you can to you. And just be in the moment. Feel that connection. Hold her as tight as you can. So doing either of the things that I told you will build an attachment and will build a connection between you and that person. So do not, man, I'm telling you, do not do this shit with some random thought, with some random hoe that you fucking on the side. Do not do this shit because you will build a connection to her that you will regret. And I promise that building a connection with somebody who does not reciprocate that same energy that you given is one of the worst things possible. It will always have you in a constant state of anxiety, of fear, of abandonment. So do not do this with some random hoe that you would end up finding. However, I do have a way to stop these chemicals from flowing in your brain. There is a way. So whatever the reason, whether you don't actually want to build a connection with this girl, you don't feel like you're ready, or you just fucking an Instagram thought, or you just don't want a connection in general, I got you. I got you with what you got to do to stop these chemicals from flowing in your brain. So all you got to do is you got to get up. She'll be laying there all fucked up because you gave her the business. But if you did not learn how to do that, you did not learn how to fuck, top link in the description. Right after you got up, jump straight into a cold shower. The cold water will stop all these chemicals from flowing in your brain. It will cut it off completely. You will not build a connection with this girl. And it will cut any sort of attachment that you have started to build with this girl in the early stages, of course. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you learned something. Keep going and become unforgettable.